I just want to read this magazine or whatever. You know what I mean? Shout out to JoJo. You know, he inspired this. Not inspired, but he gave me the idea for it. But I was going to talk about it anyway. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I'm sitting here and social media is just crazy, bro. I don't really get it no more. I don't really understand it. Remember that nigga this game? That shit was crazy. But for the first time yesterday, you know what I mean, I had to block a motherfucker because he wasn't respecting, you know, my wishes as far as using my, you know, government name. Dig, and it kind of sucked in a way because yeah, he was a day one subscriber, you know, to my YouTube channel and shit like that. But at the same time, if I ask you to do something, bro, like I don't give a fuck who it is, do it. You know what I mean? Because it's just like I felt some type of way about it. Now, mind you, the matter why he got blocked, it really don't matter. Just, you know, make a long story short. Sometimes I use my actual name on my, you know, Twitter or whatever, and when he addressed me, he always addressed me with that. You know, even though he at with my fucking Twitter name, but you still want to use my name. I kept saying, bro, like stop using my name. You feel me? It may sound petty to y'all, but you gotta figure most niggas, unless you close and grew up with them, they call you by your real name. You see what I'm saying? Or your mom. You know, it's only family and shit like that. But regular, other than that, people use your nickname and shit like that. So I just felt like fuck it. He wasn't listening. I let it slide. It's like the third time, so he got blocked. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Day one or not, you can unfollow me for everything. I don't give a shit. But that just go to show people with social media don't really understand. You know, even with Instagram, it's like I have to tell people like, bro, like don't go back and forth in my comment section. See, my shit is all my personal shit. I didn't make separate Instagram and Facebook and Twitter shit for my YouTube, which I probably should have did, but I didn't. So this is my personal shit. And the same part is you think that people know you based off what they see on that shit, and you really don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't disrespect nobody, whether you straight, whether you gay or whatever, what have you. I respect everybody because God says I love everybody. But at the same time, that doesn't give you the authority to feel like he's just that cool. I can sort of say certain shit or do certain things. Nah, you really can't. You know what I mean? Like I'm all open for talking. You know, if it makes sense, business or music or whatever. But I mean, I guess asking for advice and shit like that, to me that's for what an email for. I gave you the email, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Anybody, like if you got something to ask or concerns or you just feel like people don't really get you, you dig, that's what an email is for. You know what I mean? So at the same time, it's just like people use social media as a weapon in a sense. You know what I mean? They try to diss you if you don't show love back. And to me that's the most corniest shit ever. You know what I mean? Even in my personal life, I feel like people shouldn't be intrigued by shit they don't know about. You feel what I'm saying? So because I don't talk about job or school or this and that, y'all feel as if that y'all are entitled to know something. You're not, because personally, you're not my friend. If we didn't have social media, I wouldn't know you. You wouldn't be able to comment. You wouldn't even see my face. So I just feel like a lot of people just feel like being mysterious, you know, is indifferent. And I'm not mysterious. It's just certain shit I like to keep private and certain shit I like to, you know, talk about. You dig? I'm not even that nosy to a motherfucker to feel like I care about what the fuck they do for a profession or anything like that. If you got kids, you don't, you go to school, I don't give a shit. You got a car, you walk, whatever. I'm not on it like that. I really don't care. But it's just at the same time, people use social media to think they know a person's personal life. So I'm mixing both. You know what I mean? In my personal life, I go through real shit people don't really understand, so I don't need to talk about it. But my livelihood doesn't make or break the next person. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody that's out there successful, I congratulate you. I give you a shout out. That's what's up. And people that's kind of struggling, you know what I mean? I feel for you. You know, I can understand that. You dig? But at the same time, if you don't know somebody's life, don't act like you do because he may post some on Instagram or tweet something. I don't even do all the social media bullshit that most people do, viral videos and all that dumb shit. I don't give a fuck about that. When I post anything, it's real shit. That shit come from the heart. I joke around sometimes, but you definitely can feel like it's a jewel within what I'm saying. You know, even from Facebook. You know what I mean? So it's just like people that's misunderstood is the most coolest people to me because I'm misunderstood. So when you see shit and you be wondering like, oh, what the fuck type of dude is he? I'm like the coolest nigga around. You feel me? That's just me. I'm not saying that. I've always been cool. I've always been chill, laid back. You know what I mean? I could be in a room with family members or friends 30, 50 deep and it's me over there doing my own thing. You know what I mean? Just listening to music or whatever, what have you. And you 9 times 10 you hear somebody say, oh, that's just D being D. You know, he in his own zone. Like that's just me. I really don't pay attention to all the bullshit that go on. You know what I mean? But I'm just a cool individual, but I don't use social media to act like something I'm not. A lot of people do that shit though. Like if people take time to actually look how much my shit influence a lot of things, then they'll get that I'm not just running my mouth. A lot of people run their mouth just to do it. I don't really do that. You know what I mean? But social media is just weird. You know, I respect the people that show love, and that's that. You know what I mean? Joanne, she a person that subscribes to me on YouTube. She followed me on Facebook and shit. She showed mad love. It's another chick, I can't think of her name right now. Evelyn, she from YouTube, followed me to IG. She cool as fuck, man. It's just a lot of people that's dope. You know what I mean? Even the niggas. Some niggas is cool, you know what I'm saying? They like love sneakers and music and everything like that. And I feel like even with YouTube, a lot of people feel like religiously they watch me and they feel slighted if I don't drop shit. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I always want to talk about music. Like, I want to talk about different things. My personality goes past music, but I know that's what y'all love me for. But I'm just trying something different. We only in the 10th day of June, and I haven't did a review yet, and people feel slighted about that. But I mean, social media sometimes can conflict with real life. Real life, I go through real shit, so I guess social media is a way for me to, you know, vent a little bit. But y'all gotta get it straight, man. It's my life, not y'all's. You dig? So I always feel like I owe y'all something, but then again, I don't.